Record. Okay, hey y'all, I'm Courtney Nine. Oh good, Rockport, fun. I was from Rhode Island actually, so I know that area up there. But I am Courtney Nine. I'm now in Savannah, Georgia, and I'm never going north again because it's nice and warm almost all the time. I do not mind the humidity and the heat. The only thing is the sand gnats, which are tough, but you can stay inside. So I am jumping on here. I want to just talk a little bit further about Savvy. Like if you're showing up here for this call, you've learned a little bit about it. You have heard the info session maybe, or watched a couple of videos, talked to people about it, but you're still not sure. There's something that hasn't, you're like, oh, I'm not quite sure. I want to hear just a little bit more. So I'm going to dive in a little bit deeper and just share a little bit more about who I am and why I chose Savvy and why I think that the timing is so great. And I'm literally going to talk for like 10 or 15 minutes because I don't like to hear myself talk that much. And then I'm just going to open it up for questions, and literally any and all questions, like whatever it is that's holding you back or has you thinking, maybe not me, maybe me, I'm not sure. Go ahead and feel free to ask. It's a safe space. There is not a bad question. And honestly, it's just one extra place to get educated and see. So like I said, my name is Courtney. I am a mom to three. Any of them might come in at any time, but one I was just trying to get a shoebox for. But I have been in this space of network marketing for about 7 years now. Prior to that, I literally did everything. I worked on the yachts up on the East Coast in New England and Newport, Rhode Island and on. I was a financial advisor with Morgan Stanley. I waited tables and bartended always. I had my daughter and then I went into teaching. I worked in customer service. I did personal assistant stuff. I kind of did everything, and I could not find something that really like lit my soul on fire. And even the teaching, I love the teaching, but I did it because I love helping people. And it wasn't necessarily what I loved about helping people. And but I loved helping people, so it filled that void, but it wasn't quite what this has become to me. I love people, I love relationships, and I really love helping people and serving people. So I started in this space a while back, and I did really well in another company, but not, really well for me in terms of what I thought. And it was really fun, and it was personal development with a paycheck, and I loved every aspect of it. But I always wondered, what if you could be first? What if you could be first in doing something else? And I live in athleisure. I wear flip-flops and sneakers, and I have dressy sneakers and I have dressy flip-flops, and that's it. So I am in not when this came across my plate, I was like, this is my jam. I can wear leggings for the rest of my life. I'm never buttoning my pants again. I'm so excited. This is exactly what I was born to do. No, but I just thought, I'm going to see if this works. Like, share a link. I can do that. I can get dressed. I'm wearing these clothes anyways. Why not get it at a discount? I have my tennis team. I've got my running buddies. I've got my mom buddies. They're all wearing the same thing. Why not just see if I can get a few customers? And that was initially my true thought coming into this, was let me see if I could get a few customers. And then I joined and I got to know a little bit more about the company and the corporate structure and who the people were that were behind this and what their vision was for the future. And y'all, my heart lit on fire, and I was like, this is all me. Like, I am in. I want to share this with every single person I know. Everyone should have the opportunity to hear about this and to decide, is this for them or not? Because I thought it was so truly just, I was waking up early in the morning, staying up after the kids. I just wanted to share it with everyone. And I still do that. I wake up and run a power hour every morning, or I jump up before the kids. I'm excited to get out of bed and do this and share this because I think it's so pivotal. So what I love the most, though, is the community. And that's truly what it was. You can buy clothes anywhere you want, but you can't buy being a part of a community and a movement and a culture that is 100% inclusive, accepting, kind, like from corporate leadership to the leadership in the field to the whole entire field. Like, you come in and it's a safe place where everyone wants you to be you. They want you to be exactly who you are, exactly the light that you have inside to shine out. They want to find that light and help you shine it. And I feel like Savvy is something that the world needs right now. And it has been shining through and spreading so much love through athleisure wear, through cute clothes. That part's the bonus. But to me, I get really passionate because it's so much more than just an opportunity to jump in, earn a paycheck, which is phenomenal. That part is phenomenal. It is fun. It is such a simple system, but being a part of a community that wants to cheer you on and that really wants to empower you to be you, you not to be me, you not to be somebody else, you not to try to fit in or try to be in like a club or wear the same thing, like you to be you and you to rock the clothes exactly in your style and to go out there and share in the way that you want to. So that's what I've become really passionate about. I feel like the other thing is that the whole company culture is really based on servantship, like servantship to each other. And that's what kind of creates that culture in general. So I personally, service is like my why. That's why I wanted to do it. And that was the other part of it that I saw. I remember hearing years back from, I do a lot of like reading and a lot of personal development. And years back, I heard the bigger the paycheck, the bigger the impact. And I always wrestled with like earning money and making that, and being like, oh, I don't want to earn like more. I don't want to be flashy. I don't want to be this. And then I realized the more money if I can make more, I can impact more. And y'all, since joining Savvy a year and a bit ago, I've been able to give back over $40,000 to charities. $40,000, like that's more than I made in a year teaching. I've been able to just give that away to charities of my heart, to my heart. And that has been the biggest blessing as well, is just seeing. And like I said, it's not about the paycheck, and it's not about, I said I was a financial advisor, like I've saved, I've always been like with, decision making and that, but it is, for me, it's about the impact that we can have in terms of, I didn't need this to like get a bigger car or to get just the way that my why has become so much more that now it's a village that's going to have clean drinking water. And so the possibility or the fear of missing out of what impact you can have, what your legacy can be. And it doesn't have to be that you want to do that, but even if you're helping a few people, you're helping yourself. I think that is the biggest part that I feel like is sometimes overlooked in the info sessions, because you get all the information, but you don't truly get the heart of the company. And I just wanted to share a little bit about the heart of the company. And the other thing is timing. Timing is now, and that does get shared in the info sessions, but the impact now, or the growth, and I love Ken Porter, one of our owners, he talks about it a lot. And he says, what you're putting in now, the same effort that you're putting in now, in a year, it's going to take double that effort. In 2 years, it's going to take quadruple that effort. Not because of anything else, but because of the fact that we will have grown so much. Right now, you get to be the first in your networks. And if you're like, oh, well, I heard it from my girlfriend, so she's the first in the network. You guys, every person has a spider web of networks. Like, you went to elementary school, you went to middle school, you've done gymnastics, you've done dance, you've done softball, piano, all these different webs that have interlocked within your life. So you get to be the first. The sooner you make that decision, if this is something on your heart, to join in, the sooner you get to be the first in so many of those different webs. So hopefully that makes sense also. And the last thing, I just wanted to touch back on that, just that culture of being yourself, and just tell a quick story about myself and how I came to that. But we were in Cancun a couple weeks ago now, and the whole trip just felt amazing. Everywhere you went, it was body positivity. We're extra small to 3X, and the body positivity, the amount of people that came up and said, I'm in this 2-piece for the first time ever since I had my 3 kids, since I was in college, ever in my life, and I'm rocking it. I feel amazing. And that to me felt so good, as well as the permission it then gave me to wear my 2-piece and feel like I was rocking it and I feel good. And so it's like that contagious self-confidence that you could just see like rising throughout everyone. And I think that it's something that we all need. We all need to look in the mirror and see what other people see us as, instead of the flaws that we're picking out. So I think that it's more than the leggings, it's more than the clothing. That part's really fun, but it's truly a movement, a culture, and changing lives in a way that I've never seen. So that's all that I have. And I want to open it up to you guys to be able to ask questions about specifics. If there's something you're thinking about, you're here. Like there's something that brought you here tonight. The other thing that I really want to encourage is when we end, if you hop off now because you don't have any questions, make a pro and con list. I'm a teacher. I mean, the teacher thing, make a pros and cons list and really think about it. What are the cons? What are the pros? For me, my pros list is so long and my cons list is what are people going to say about me? What if I fail? What if I'm not good at this? I'm not salesy. I'm not like her. When I looked at my cons list at the very beginning, and it was before Savvy, it was with my first company, it was all about me internalizing the what ifs, me thinking about my own, other people's opinions, and none of it was really concrete. It wasn't, especially with Savvy, you put in the money and you get an entire wardrobe. You get like a shopping spree basically at 25% off. So I mean, to me, as like a sale person, I'm like, that's brilliant in itself, even if you do nothing. But we want you here if you want to do something for sure, even just be a part of the community and the culture. But I do think, look at that pros and cons list and what is it that's holding you back? What are the cons? What are the what ifs? How do you fail? When people say, what if I fail? How do you even fail? You get dressed every day, right? It just means changing it to like these clothes. And if you never open up your mouth about it, it doesn't matter. You didn't fail. You just got cute clothes at a 25% discount. You have the opportunity and you might like over time it might become more comfortable and you might be like, hey, here's a link, I love these clothes, you know, and you might build confidence through it and through the personal development. But to me, it's hard to come by the cons other than what expectations we put on ourselves. So really think about that too. And now I'll open it up to questions. And I'm an open book, you guys, so ask anything. You can put it in that, you don't have to unmute, you can put it in the chat, I can answer it from there. Or here. Look at how sparkly my earrings are in the light. If nobody has any questions, then we can just end it there. But if anybody does, please go ahead and ask, because I want to be here to be able to touch on anything. All right. Seems like I just must have covered everything. Probably with that pros and, oh, is there a minimum that must be sold? No, we don't have any minimums. We don't have a quota. We don't have like a minimum to be invested. So we have 3 different shopping sprees that you can invest in. So we have one for $249. We have one, it's called the good, better, and best. One for $499, and one for $999. And with each of them, you're getting your clothing. Like you need something to wear, right, to go out and share. So with each of them, it's basically setting you up to go shopping. So you get shopping credits to be able to turn around. You also get share codes, $25 share codes to share with your network. That covers your tech fee for the first entire year. And then you get a box of like swag as well. So the person that invited you here can give you a fun little graphic. We've got a great graphic and it breaks down how many of each, like how much credit, how many share codes, all of that in each package. And I'm a visual learner as well as, so that's the best way to just kind of see it all there. But that is, no, that investment is not monthly. Although I now spend a lot of money on clothes monthly, but that's because I want to, not because of anything else. But no, that is not monthly. There is nothing monthly. You do not have to pay anything monthly. The tech fee is for annually. So in another year, it would be another $99. But otherwise, and our marketing and everything that we get for that is incredible. Yeah, no, that was a big deal for me too, because I didn't want to have to pay for like if I wasn't selling anything, I didn't want to have to be paying anything. And if I was, so that was a big thing for me, is I did not want a monthly obligation. course, now I buy clothes every week because they're really cute. Anybody else have any questions? No more questions? Okay. Well, thank you guys for joining in for a little bit. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was useful. And I hope that if you are thinking it over, that you go ahead and make a pros and cons list. Oh, how do you continue advertising the brand? No, that's fine. I'm glad you're asking. No, how do we continue? Well, I mean, we get marketing each week. We release new items. So I'm continuously, like this week, our marketing department put out really fun graphics that they're playing pickleball in some of the graphics. So I know a ton of people that play pickleball. So I'm turning around, it triggered all these people that I need to talk to be like, oh my gosh, you've got to check this brand out. Like, look at this. How fun is this? So our marketing department has, we've got something called Savvy Share. I'm going to show you Savvy Share. We have this app in our phone, and we have all these little graphics and videos that we can share that they put together every week. So let me show you. They have posts on social media, or they have stories that we can do. So these were the ones that I was just talking about that, let me see, preview. So they have little graphics for us that we can use. Also, I love to do just an outfit of the day in my stories. And I love to put that on Instagram. Marketing at the grocery store, at tennis, at wherever you are. I feel like marketing is always something that continuously happens. So as long as you're talking to people all the time, the brand also, when your customer joins and the first purchase that they make, the brand, like Savvy Corporate, starts sending an email every week for what new items are coming out. So they're basically doing the marketing for our customers, which is awesome. And then as we're gaining customers, our customers can turn around and they'll in future have reason, when they'll be able to share and gain benefits. We will have an amazing customer rewards type program of, that's sort of the whole end game of having, our customers will have reason to share to attach people back to the brand, which is amazing. So they'll have right now our customers can share a link to whomever, and it comes back to the closest brand partner. So I think that that's really cool too, that reach. Anybody else? And they do a Fashion Friday if you haven't seen that, it's awesome. Every Friday they do a Fashion Friday, and the Fashion Fridays are with real bodies. So it is not models, it is real brand partners wearing our clothes and showing in different, different body types, different short, tall, like all over the place. And they just get on there and talk about it. It's amazing. It's awesome. It's really fun. Anybody else? All right. We all have a fabulous, fabulous Thursday night. I'm going to go put my kiddos to bed, and I hope that helped. All right. Hopefully we see y'all soon. All right. Bye.